Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
You hear about those kids, it's just pretty devastating.
Yes.
Yeah. And thankfully, I know you were mentioning some storms coming in here, but it's not going to be anything like that, right?
Yeah, we are not anticipating that sort of weather setup around here. But with that said, there are going to be ingredients in play that could give us a risk of severe weather here locally overnight tonight. So very important you have a way to get weather alerts. This is kind of what future radar we're monitoring that it could look like around 2 o'clock in the morning or so. That's when we'll kind of be right in the thick of all of this coming through the area. So again, I can't stress enough the importance of having a way to get weather alerts. The Wave 31 Storm Tracker weather app, one way to do that. NOAA Weather Radio, of course, always a good thing to have as kind of a backup to get weather alerts as well. Again, 31 alert day for the overnight hours. This is something that comes in after midnight, and by the time the sun comes up tomorrow morning, it's something that will be over and done with. Now, again, for now, it's just the waiting game. Wave 31 Triple Doppler. There is nothing of any concern out there. In fact, there is nothing that the radar is even picking up in our immediate area. Everything is well north at this point in time. And you can see all the yellow and red boxes. Those are your severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings across the state of Kentucky. This line of storms stretches back just to the south of Paducah, right there where Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, and Tennessee all come together. We're also seeing some isolated development taking place back into parts of Arkansas as well. So it's still going to be several hours before all this comes together. The main band of storms moving east, but what we're going to see here, the southwest flank, all the data suggests that will continue to build on off to the south and east over the next 2 to 3 hours, and that's when we'll start to see some of this activity working its way into the Tennessee Valley. Let's show you the very latest here with future radar. Again, 10 o'clock tonight. There's nothing of any concern at the moment. We take you towards midnight, might begin to see some isolated shower and thunderstorm development ahead of the main band that will be coming on in, which you can see at midnight. It's towards Nashville, back towards Jackson, Tennessee. That's where it will be located at that point in time. Put things back into motion. We take you up to 2 o'clock in the morning. This is when we will have a very stout line of storms coming through, stretching from Winchester to Fayetteville, back to near Huntsville, Hazel Green area, Meridianville, Athens, back into the Shoals as well. And again, along this band of thunderstorms, severe weather is going to be a possibility. When you put this back into motion, we take you towards 4 o'clock in the morning, strong and severe storms, Jackson, as well as DeKalb, Marshall, Coleman County, stretching back into Winston and Marion County. And then by the time we reach 6 o'clock in the morning, future radar says the stronger storms will be out of here. May still have some lingering rain along the I-59 corridor from Gadsden to Fort Payne, but nothing severe at that point in time. So this will be over and done with. Again, it looks like near sunrise tomorrow morning. Lunchtime on your Memorial Day, some sunshine breaking out. We might get a couple late day showers, but you can see coverage of rain towards the end of the day tomorrow. Extremely limited in nature. And then that's going to be it. We shut down rain chances around here for the rest of the coming short work week. These are the threats overnight tonight. Damaging wind is the main one. Gusts 60 to 70 miles per hour. Medium risk for that. Lower risk for hail. But there's a low to medium risk for tornado activity, and we'll be monitoring that, of course, very closely as those storms arrive a little bit later on tonight. These are your expected lows, upper 60s to around 70. Again, your rain chances wrap up for most early in the day tomorrow. Afternoon temperatures will be warm again, getting back mid, maybe even some upper 80s across the area. Again, we get through our 31 alert day tonight, and it's smooth sailing the rest of next week. Cooler and less humid weather on the way, with highs in the low 80s and overnight lows running around that 60-degree mark. Working our way towards next weekend and beyond, maybe some unsettled weather back in here at that point in time. But again, after we get through tonight, Rob, a very quiet stretch of weather will be on the way. But we'll be here watching it for you. Again, I'll stay here until meteorologist Amber Kulick gets in. And depending on what the weather situation is at that point in time, might be here a little bit longer as well.
Well, we'll just keep our fingers crossed. That's what I say.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Jeff. This Memorial Day weekend is already setting travel records. We've got that detail coming up.